Today, I have to get 3 things done. 1, I need to get this car smogged. It has to pass, hopefully. B, I need to go to the DMV and register the MR2, pay for the registration. It already passed smog, thankfully. First time, no problems. And the third thing, I need to go to my storage unit and pick up a box. There's something I've been wanting to work on, but I just haven't had the time, and now that I'm feeling a lot better and I can actually squat down, it's about time I get some work done. I'm tired of feeling useless. There it is. In 5 minutes, the smog test will be done and we'll see if it passed. Results of the smog, everything passed, no problem. So now we're at the DMV and pay for the MR2. I can now drive the MR2 again, which is something I have not done in a very long time. Yep, this is the one. I've been wanting to buy that tire changer for a very long time, and a buddy of mine actually has one. Technically, it's only rated for 16-inch wheels. He has 18 on his car, and that's what he uses it for, and it works, no problem. I mean, he's not using it correctly, but it works, which is why I finally wanted to get one. And I paid $50 for it. He paid close to $100. Perfect timing for me. And this car will need some. 2 of these tires are already patched. There's a nail in one of them right now, and they're dry and cracking. It's time to get some new ones soon, hopefully, but we'll see. Depends what I can find, because these are not the best, and there's some other things I want to do as well. Right now we're heading towards Micro Center because I ordered something this morning and it's ready. It's about a 48-minute drive because there's traffic, it's raining, and people don't know how to drive in the rain in California. So yeah, quite a few accidents. I hope the audio is good, but back there, the cars were picking up so much water that I had to guess where the lane was around a turn, which was pretty cool. Luckily for me, there was no cars next to me to the left or right, so it wasn't that big of a problem. You can actually feel this car slow down because of the mud flaps. That's crazy. I didn't think I would ever feel that, but I'll be surprised if one of them doesn't fall off. Usually I'm going 60, even in the rain, because that's the speed everyone else is going. But yeah, you could feel the mud flaps slow you down because of the water. That's crazy. Not exactly the same, but pretty close. Pretty close. And if you look over here, you can actually see the water. You can see the water from the front mud flaps. There's nobody there on that lane, so it's my car. Ooh, okay. That was fine. One's loose, but they're all here. This is what I ordered. Notice something missing. The graphics card. Guess I'm going back in. There's too many people there for me to film, and it's noisy as hell. I spent $170 on the CPU, the motherboard, and the RAM, 16 gigs of RAM. And I went back and I was only gonna buy a graphics card, but I started thinking of where the computer is gonna live, and I decided to buy a case to go with it. You're probably wondering why I chose a B450 instead of something that's a little more modern, like at least a B550. And there's a reason for that. What I'm trying to do is build a computer that I already have. Similar specs, different CPU, different graphics card, but it's gonna have the same motherboard. It's gonna have the same power supply. And the RAM is different, but it's the same, 16 gig. It works for me, and it wasn't crazy expensive. I spent under $400. I mean, the case, the power supply, and the graphics card cost me $199. So I'm happy with what I got, and I know it's gonna work. And I don't need to do anything heavy. I don't know when I'm gonna finish that project because I don't have all the parts yet, but it's gonna be fun. I actually wanted was not there. The Thermaltake V1, it's a little square. They did not have that in stock. As a result, I was forced to get this one. Power supply, the wheels, motherboard, the CPU, basic RAM, and the strap. Probably not necessary, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I was working on this yesterday, but I couldn't finish today. Pretty close. The problem I had with yesterday's video is I had the microphone pointed in the wrong direction. Oh, I left my sweater out here. Oh well. So yeah, the microphone was pointed in the wrong direction. So I'm putting that at the very end, right here. But before that, I'm not going to build the computer here today because I want to edit everything and have it ready for Saturday, which is tomorrow. So that's going to be in the next video. Hopefully finish building the computer, finish this. I got to work on a table that's in the garage, which is what the wheels are for, and just a bunch of little things. I already started this for the MR2, but this is the problem. I can't get in here with a regular sander because I put the fiberglass too early. Now I just gotta finish this. I messed up the first time around. This piece was a lot easier to work with when it didn't have the fiberglass in the back like this one did. I was actually able to do the work a lot easier, a lot faster, and it wasn't as messy. We're going to focus on the fiberglass on this one, and then we'll jump to this one and cover up the holes with some body filler. Well, it's a mess. I bought this body filler back in 2017 when the when the MR2 caught fire. So it didn't want to turn the normal pink color, so I added more hardener, which was a bad idea because it hardened up instantly. It turns out it was the top layer that was bad. So I mixed up a little more, and that side's a lot better than this one. But still, it hardens up really fast, which it shouldn't. I used a lot less hardener, but I got the same result.